Hi, this is Denise of PaperKraftD, and I don't know about you, but I love trying to find a way to incorporate these adorable holiday cups from Starbucks into my craft projects. I love this year's theme with the pinks and the different shades of green and the reds. They have 4 different designs, and all of them are just absolutely gorgeous. I really love them. Well, this year I have a new way of incorporating them into my journals. And look at how cute they are. They look just like little Starbucks cups. Look at that. And these are the 4 different designs that they have this year. Yeah, they're so cute. And then you can also do the back sides of them. Look at how cute these are. Aren't they adorable? I just love them. Look at the little detailing in this, like the little faux stitching. I just love it. I love it. I just love them. And look, they look so much like the original cups. They're adorable. All right, so to make this, I used an Elizabeth Craft Design die, this big one right here and this little one right here. And I didn't really decorate these much because I kind of just want to honor, every year I like to have, you know, these cups in my projects, usually my journal or my December daily. And I really just want to showcase, you know, the cups themselves. Now these I could decorate a little bit more if I want to. I'm thinking I might actually do like, you know, this little die here, which would be really cute, like in the center of there, or these little stars would be really cute in the center there. But or even these little trees would be super cute. So anyway, lots of ideas. I'm thinking of a belly band for all of these together using this cup die here. So, you know, lots of different ideas, but I just wanted to share this with you really quickly before I, you know, work further on them, because I just think, you know, I don't know about you, but I've been looking for years for a way to incorporate these, and I love these so much. These would make great little tags, just to put into, you know, pockets. You could put little holes in them and just hang them off the page. You know, oh my gosh, you could even put your numbers on here and hang it off of the page. Wouldn't that just be the cutest? Anyway, yeah, lots of different ideas for these. I just wanted to show you very quickly how I make these. So I start off with some grande size Starbucks cups, and you can use any size you want, but I just found that these were kind of the perfect size for the die that Elizabeth Craft Designs has, and you can kind of maximize the pattern with the size of the Starbucks logo in the middle there, and also that really pretty kind of scalloped circle on the back. Basically all I do is I'm kind of flattening out that rolled part on the top, and you can use your finger if you're able to. I kind of start it with my finger, and then I am going to a letter opener. Use whatever you have to kind of help flatten that out. And it just helps so that you can get it through the die cut machine. So once I get that all flattened, I try to find the seam, so where the 2 ends of the cup join, and then I just very carefully, without tearing the paper, separate that down to the bottom. I don't try to pull that out quite yet from the bottom of the cup. I just separate the 2 edges. And then I take like a straight edge and I cut that bottom circle out. And it's actually just really easy. I just, if you have a straight edge like this, you can just use the actual side of the cup just as a guide to go all the way around. And if you need to, you know, you can hold the edge like I'm doing here. So I found that once I cut that end off, then I could go around on the inside and I could straighten out that bottom portion as well. And again, I'm using my letter opener just to kind of wedge between those two layers. So I'm just flattening that edge out as well. Because the cup is rounded, it can be a little fiddly, so I did tape this first one down. I didn't tape the rest of them down because it wasn't necessary once I got the hang of it, but I did for this first one. You can see that in the picture. And then I take this Elizabeth Craft cup design, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to outline the area that I want to cut. So you can see for the front of the cup how where the logo is, how the die fits really nicely. It kind of fills up, you know, almost the entire portion of the cup, and you can get the logo to center really nicely, both vertically and horizontally. So it works out really, really well for the front of the cup. So for this first one, you can see that I am using my ruler to kind of center it and everything. That's really not necessary. For the rest of them, I really just eyeballed it. However, for the back of the cup, you can see that the little scalloped circle there is placed a little higher than the logo. So you really, if you want the logo centered vertically, you do need to kind of put the die off the top of the cup and then, you know, draw around it. Like this, like I'm showing you here. And it won't really matter because I'm backing these with white cardstock, so you're not going to see that you know, the entire die hasn't been cut out on this, so it works out just perfectly. But then again, I'm showing you here on the front where the logo is a little bit lower, you can fit the entire die. So I was able to cut the die twice from each Starbucks cup. So I ended up with a front and a back. And then I just cut them down the middle so they would fit into my die cut machine. And then I'm just lining the die on top of the pencil marks, and I'm just simply taping it down. And I'm making sure to not tape the area that's going to have the finished die in it. So I'm doing the surrounding areas as much as possible because I don't want to, you know, pull up any of the paper accidentally from the area that I actually want as part of the die. And you can see that it cuts really nicely on these cups. It works really, really well. And I'm doing the same exact thing on the back side. I'm just lining up the die with the pencil marks, and that's why that prep step really is useful, especially for the back area where you can see I'm lining it up. Lining it up is a little bit more critical. And then I just took some pretty thick cardstock in white, and I'm cutting the die again. And I'm also then cutting this top portion for the cup, that, you know, little lid portion. And I am doing this 8 times because there's 4 different cups, and I'm using the front and the back of each cup. Once I've cut everything out, I am then gluing the back to each of the Starbucks die cuts, and I'm just using like a Fabri-Tac type of glue. I wanted it to dry quickly, and so, you know, an acetone-based glue seemed to work really well. I've noticed that Starbucks doesn't seem to use a waxy interior of their cups anymore, so, you know, a lot of different kinds of glue might work for this step, but I just wanted it to grab right away. So that's what I used. The Fabri-Tac also gives me a minute or two to kind of adjust the alignment between the front and the back, so I really like that. I'm just going to burnish it down, and then I'm going to glue the lid right on top of there. And you'll see how easy that is, and it looks really nice. When I am done gluing, I did use some weighted flat surface to kind of help flatten these as they dried, because the cups naturally tend to be a little rounded, and I wanted the final product to just be very flat to put into my journals. So you can just use a stack of books if that works for you. And then once they're dry, here's what you get. So if you've fallen crazy in love with this die like I have, and you absolutely have to have it, it can be found on the Elizabeth Craft Design website. And if you do go over there, please, please, please use my affiliate link. It can be found in the description box below, as well as at the end of this video. It really helps my channel, and you also get a discount code for using that. So it's a win-win for both of us. If you enjoyed today's content, please give me a like, leave me a comment in the description box below. It does really help my channel. And if you have not yet subscribed and you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing and sharing this channel with your friends. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Again, this is Denise with PaperKraftD, and craft on.